Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what can ask me?
Okay, the question is how can people keep from losing their mind during the quarantine?
Okay, well, first of all, I think this is necessary for people. Um, Very necessary because a lot of people are so antsy all the time and they feel like they need to be doing something. They have to be productive, otherwise they're lazy. See, I believe that this is what the Western civilizations, I believe that this is what the West lacks. They lack spirituality, they lack meditation, Zen. They always have to be doing something. And I think people, everybody's getting so antsy because of this quarantine, right? Um, Basically, a lot of people are scared to be with their own thoughts, their own past traumas, childhood trauma or recent past, you know, they're scared to be with their thoughts. And I think the best thing to do during these times is to connect with your family, if you live by yourself. Find yourself again. A lot of people, have lost themselves because they work in this routine, school, wake up, eat, school, whether it be school or work, and then go party and then come back home. And this is everybody's daily routine. But what about the things you loved when you were a child? Did you play guitar? Did you play soccer? Did you play piano? Did you like digging up rocks in the backyard? Like, did you sing, write music, or read books? People have lost themselves. I'm bored. Practice, working out maybe. Healthy body equals healthy mind. You'll feel better within yourself. This is what's wrong with the West. We always have to be doing something, and we lack meditation, peace, zen. But I've traveled not many places, but I've done some traveling, and with all the traveling I have done, I would have to say that, I love my Americans. I am American, but we are one of the most desensitized nations, you know, because we lose ourselves, you know. We're on this hard grind all the time, and we always have to be occupied with something.
So what were you saying? That we're what? Desensitized? We're like what?
Yeah, I said America is one of the most desensitized nations.
My question is what's so bad about, like, there's all right, let's just say you're into expensive stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if that leads you to get like a high paying job and it brings you success in life? And essentially, if that's just the way you were built and it makes you happy, is there something wrong with that?
People are not built that way, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, society may form you to be that, or maybe a lack of resources as a childhood gave you that drive. I'm not dissing on that. I'm saying desensitized. When I talk about desensitized, I'm talking about the American history, how we've been in everybody's country, conquering people, killing people over what? Religion? Anyways, when I'm talking about desensitized, believe it or not, these traits are passed down from generation to generation. And when you go out to other countries, people speak so passionately, with fire in their voice, with passion, you know. There's loving or giving. Nobody is built on this earth to be a money maker, a chaser. You know, these things, they grow on you. Your environment creates you that way. Um, Another thing I have to say, if money makes you happy, you always chasing it. So is that happiness in the end?
How about the
Is it?
argument that money is merely access to life's, I don't want to say pleasures because that sounds like a sin. That sounds pretty shallow. But it's access to traveling, it's
No,
access to taking your friends out, it's access to taking people on a date, it's access to, you know, even getting a car just to get around, just to see more of the world.
because why? Because why? Society has made it this way.
What do you think about the idea that,
Natural.
what,
Wait. Natural man was a part of Mother Nature. This is not our natural state. It has become this way because of a man-made invented thing, which is money, which is a phantom. Money is man-made. It's not real. I mean, it is real. Obviously, you can touch it, but the whole concept of it is not natural. We used to take from the land and trade back and forth.
what do you think if I told you that people's skills, people's knowledge, and what they have to offer to society and the world, it does hold value?
Well, obviously, in today's day and age, obviously.
So to show some sort of credit or
I
whatever,
need
the
money.
money part, right?
I'm,
Yeah.
I need money to keep a roof over my head, right? I need money to eat, right? This is what our world has become.
I just feel like, let's just say hypothetically, we were to do away with money tomorrow. What reason would people have to for drive, purpose, motivation, if everyone's just entitled to the same things? How can you? I'm not trying to attack you either. I'm just saying, how would it work if everyone
No,
was
I
on an
don't
equal
feel.
playing field? Because I feel like there'd be a lot of complications.
Like I said earlier, I know, first of all, I don't feel like you are attacking me. We're just talking. There's so much hatred and separation in this world. I really do worry for this world that we will never come together. This system was designed purposely to keep people separated.
Like, what's
What
the
kind of
most
thinking?
important thing you would want people to know for yourself?
Um, I believe that we need to shut down. We need to we need to shut down. We need to coexist together. We need to shut down all hatred. We need to shut down greed. This planet has plenty of resources, especially Western civilization. We're just creating all this bullshit on this planet, which is killing our ozone layers. You know, these factories and all of this is killing the ozone layer, which is killing our planet, right? So it's this ridiculous. Like, we need to coexist.